My name is Werner Herzog, and I welcome you to another episode of the Idiots with Internet podcast, joined by Pat from MTG something and Alex from the Idiots with Internet podcast. Yo, what's up, guys? Pat, what's going on?
Chilling, waiting for this beautiful day, man. It's a balmy 73 degrees with an expected 0.7 inches of rain today. Gorgeous. I was out tanning in this. Really nice weather.
And that was the with Pat. All right, guys. Fucking dude, let's talk about some weird things you see when you're driving home.
Oh god.
So I live in like a kind of a small community.
Okay.
We have to drive pretty slow. And I watched this kid and his mom stop. You know, the kid peed his pants. You can see it clear as day.
Oh.
And the mom is like, and this isn't like a small kid. It's like a pretty big sized kid, like, you know, toddler, but big.
Okay, yeah,
This
he's just a
woman-
big boy. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's small. This chick picks the kid up and just hauls him right to home. And that must have been about 500 meters because I think I know them. It's my buddy's girlfriend and son. But that's dedication, man. That's like real mother shit. You know, like, and she
being
put
a
him like
parent.
on his back where all the piss is just running down the back of her neck.
Nice
It's
and
like,
warm.
ooh,
For-
extra
for like
uncomfortable.
10 seconds. Then it's very cold. Just-
Yeah.
I should
That's
not
just-
have made
that's-
asparagus last night.
Ooh. Yeah, the regrets you have too.
No regrets.
You see anything ridiculous like when you're going home, maybe like a moose getting creamed by a truck or a
Dude, I've
bear
only
getting fucked?
ever seen dead moose. I've never seen a live moose before, which is wild
Really?
because like I've even gone around on like moose excursions and stuff, like 3-4
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning, driving around where they're supposed to be at and shit. Never seen a real life moose. Only real dead moose. And
Yeah.
honestly, they
Yeah,
always
it's weird.
It's
Because
ridiculous.
you guys got a lot of them over there.
I mean, statistically higher than most people, but not that many apparently. Yeah,
I mean, enough to get hit by cars, but not to be seen by people.
yeah, and
except
honestly, I
one.
don't see a lot of deer up here either. It's not like the biggest worry. And when I drive home, I don't drive at night in general. It's like, I don't know, I'm getting old. I got a fucked up eye and stuff. It's just not worth it for me. But I don't
Oh,
see.
do you? I never noticed.
Yeah, right. That's
Shit,
a whole
dude.
new that's a whole new thing. Tell me more, Pat. When did this start develop? Yeah, right. So even with glasses, it doesn't like fix that for my night driving stuff. So
No.
I just don't see deer in general up here either. Like for roadkill, I think I see probably more fucking raccoon than anything else, which is wild
yeah.
because I know people that will drive from Vermont down to Connecticut for hunting season because they have tags down there or something. There's just a way different population of critters, I guess. You know?
I've seen moose like 4 times in the wild, and then once. Ooh, sorry.
Jesus Christ,
From,
that was a
Moose
cool
Park.
sound. Fucking Chewbacca all of a sudden. No, when I was out west though, I did get to blow weed smoke at a bear.
That's fucking
And
sick.
I got to pet 2 different bison, which were not like I honestly blowing weed smoke at a bear was way safer than petting either of those bison. I am
100%.
not a very smart person, it seems. When I tell some of these stories, it makes me I'm looking up in the air and I'm like, man, I have really chosen to do some incredibly stupid and dangerous things in my life.
Yeah, dude.
So the bear, how that worked out, I was
He
working
was
in
actually
Yellow.
pretty chill. He was warning us about
So I was
forest fires,
working in Yellowstone.
and he wanted a
and
match.
I was working in Yellowstone. A couple of buddies were like, "Hey man, we're gonna go on a space cruise." I'm like, what the fuck is a space cruise? They're like, "We're gonna smoke some weed, and drive
Burn run.
around." I was like, "A burn
Yeah.
run, cool. I'm totally down with this." So we're smoking a joint, driving around, and somebody's like, "Hey man, I only got like 20 minutes. Let's just like drive up the way, come back." So as we're driving up, there's again, we're in Yellowstone, so there's a decent amount of traffic for some reason, and we're like, "What the fuck's going on?" And there's a bear off on the left side of the road. We're driving up on the right hand, and it's all fucked up. Like it's running season. It was like May maybe. So it like gotten its ass kicked. It was clearly one of the smaller ones. So we go up, we turn around, and we're high as shit at this point. Because being Yellowstone, you can get access to like medical grade stuff, even though it's technically a felony. Good times. So on the way back,
Not
I'm like,
anymore.
yeah, no, it still is because federally it's illegal and that's a national park. So on the way,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So on the way back, I'm like, whoa,
Loopholes,
stop the
Joe.
car, because the bear's like right by the side of the road. So he's like, yo, you're fucking wild. I was like, stop the car. And I take a big rip off the joint and blow weed smoke at the bear. And like a dog, it fucking sneezes, shakes its head the whole time, like, fucking wild.
Just
And-
like Gizmo.
yeah, and as far as like the bison, they are a goddamn nuisance. They're just everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're more
They're better
numerous.
for eating than petting.
Yes, they're dangerous as shit, but they were just like around the campsite, and normally you just like slowly back away and get inside or something. But I was drinking and smoking all the fucking time I was out there, so
Oh,
just
shit.
yeah. So it's just like twice. One time I opened up the front door from like our dorm building, and I was like halfway down the stairs, and then all of a sudden I realized, oh shit, there's a bison just like staring at me, just like sitting at the bottom of the stairs, and a crowd of people and a ranger, and he's like, go back inside. And like my momentum continued to carry me down to the bottom of the stairs, so I stopped like within arm's reach, and I was just like, hey buddy, and just reached out and pet the bison and went back inside. Like
Dude.
nobody said anything. It was like, yeah,
How did
okay.
nobody record that, and how do we not have that to pull up? Jamie, what
Oh,
the
dude,
fuck?
man, I wish I had that. And another time, I was just going from one dorm to another. So every dorm had like 4 different vending machines, and they would like change out what snacks were in which ones. So I was just going from one to the next in different dorm buildings to try and get like good snacks for the night. And I was walking from one to the next, and I saw a bison just chilling by one of the trees, and I was like, hey buddy, I'm gonna
God.
yeah, I was like, hey buddy, I'm gonna go get some munchies, how you doing? And just like walked over and petted him on his head, and he just like continued to stare at me as I walked to the next building. Well, some of them get really acclimated to people, some of them don't.
Yeah, some, but
Yeah.
you want to fucking take that gamble, you silly son of a bitch?
Clearly twice.
Well, hey, I mean, then you better.
Oh, it's funny. I'm
odds are
drinking
pretty
out
good,
of
dude.
my fucking Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone mug.
Hey, cheers to Yellowstone,
Mm.
dude.
Clink, clink, motherfucker. But I
Dude,
don't see
so in
anything like
recent-
that, up here. Honestly,
No.
it's pretty low key, my area of Vermont. The most wild stuff I see on the way home is like homeless people like digging through like
Yeah.
butt cans and stuff for cigarettes.
Looking like raccoons and shit. Homeless
yeah.
people like impersonating raccoons, just like, yo guys, come on, let's go.
Oh,
The garbage can's open.
like I make that joke from time to time that like you got to be careful or else the homeless people, I mean raccoons, will go through your dumpsters. So, yeah.
That's a good one.
It's fucking terribly
good one.
true. Like we have a problem with it at my work. There's a homeless population that'll come through and like knock over our cigarette butt cans and just make a huge fucking mess all over the place. Just
We
looking
got
for like
fucking
used
raccoons that are
cigarettes.
nicotine addicts, dude. They're fucking jonesing.
Yeah, fucking wild.
Is there by any chance a methadone clinic next to the?
Yeah, I would
place
not
you
be
work?
surprised if there was. Although, totally tangential story. Somebody got murdered in our parking lot. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So one
You
of
just
the
can't get away from it, can
one
you?
of the other departments in this building for a while was Department of Children and Families. And
Hmm.
long story, this lady had taken away some people's kids because she was fucking nuts and was like abusing her kids and needed them to be taken away by the state. Well, so she tracked down the social worker, did it, and murdered her in the parking lot of the building I work at.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it's just like, maybe this town is worse than Willimantic.
Maybe.
Like when I first start, like that happened after I lived in this area. Like I remember when that happened. It was like, oh shit, man. Like that's why you don't take kids away from crazy people. Like, fuck, man. That's why I'd way rather work for the DMV. That's some terrible shit. Like you're probably doing the best thing in the world for the kids. You hope, but like, shit, man. That's tough. That whole
That
situation.
is tough.
I'm
Speaking of some tough shit in crazy situations,
ooh.
I don't know if you heard about this in recent news. Some chick lived in a cave for 500 days, like willingly. And when she got out, the first thing, like, I think she was asked was like, would you like a hot meal and a shower? And she's like, I'll take the food, but I can wait on the shower. This is why I'm bringing this up. Hey,
Huh.
hey,
Hey,
go shower, huh?
oh my
Go
God.
shower.
There's this dude at work that I really want to say that to him. Just, Alex, honestly, you'd smell better if you washed more. Like, I remember something my mom said to me when I was like 10, maybe 11 years old. I was itching my butt or something. And she was like, if you wash it more, it won't itch so much. And now,
Wow.
anytime,
I
like,
could totally see your mom saying that.
right, like, that's the fucking thing. And like, it's not wrong by any fucking stretch. And that's the issue, is like, when I see a person over like the age of 15 like itch their armpit, it's like, bro, what you should do is wash yourself. Like, anytime you see a dude itch their crotch, it's like, yeah, you should probably like wash your balls or something.
Yeah, like more than you do, right?
Oh, that's clearly whatever you're
like,
doing isn't the right number. Like, it's your number plus one. Try that. And then if that number's not right, that number plus one. Just like wash your balls a little extra. Like, get better
you
toilet
just find
paper.
yourself trying to give him little hints like
oh, dude,
no, Secret Santa, she'll give him fucking deodorant.
Not even fucking joking. No joke.
You'll play with him on the lunch break, like playing hangman. But it's like shower is the word.
So I, like 3 months ago, I've been doing Scentbird, this like subscription cologne service, because I work in an office building. Like, I want to fucking present, I want to smell nice, look nice and shit, right? So I found that I could buy actual Versace through Walmart. I was fucking blown away.
Okay.
So I like said something at work. And then this guy came over to my desk like last week, and I pointedly made sure to let him know that you can buy high quality cologne through local distributors at incredible prices. Hey, man.
Dude,
yeah.
Hey, shout out to Tim Dillon. Shout out to Tim Dillon. Would you like high quality jewelry at a low affordable price?
It's just like,
like, yes.
Like, would you like actual Versace cologne, but at Walmart prices? Imagine if they would like deliver that directly to you, Alex. It's just like fucking dying. It's like, just, oh my God. It's so terrible. And he's got all the pimples and zits and stuff because he's clearly not washing his face either. Ugh, Christ.
Well, hey, maybe he has a medical condition. Let's not bash him too much, but also let's roast him a bit, right? So, hey.
Bro, like,
everything's fair and equal balance.
Yeah, exactly. You
get 4 jokes in, and then you got to say, okay, well, maybe he has eczema, or he has a medical condition, or he's allergic to fucking deodorant, like our old math teacher, Mr. Targonsky.
Yeah, absolutely could be, but the secret is just like a towel. Like, you know what I mean? Just like you could be absolutely allergic to detergent, but like I have this special like CeraVe body lotion I use for my shower. Like, I don't use like fucking Axe. Like, I ain't no cheap bitch. I'm using this like super hypoallergenic stuff. Yeah, cool. It costs $7 a bottle. The fucking kind of problem is that? Like, not good, clean. Like, my cousin from time to time will still joke and call me turtle hands because my skin condition was so bad.
What a dick, yo.
Bro, that's I love that though. Like, that's one of the things is like I cut my teeth with the best of friends on the worst of times. So I definitely
fucking we're good friends and shit. I mean,
I'd like to say that
joked about
I've
seen your dick.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fine.
I've got pretty tough skin, as he used to say. Yeah. Yeah. But like after you figure that shit out, it's like, oh hey, I can like learn what my issue is, what I have like allergic reactions to, take care of it, treat myself differently, take care of the issue.
Yeah.
And it's like, true. Oh hey, all the stuff that like I looked at myself and was like, oh, this is a problem. This is why you're gross, why you're nasty. Oh, you fucking take care of it. Like, it's not that big an issue. Like, do the work. It's just clearly this guy doesn't give a fuck about how other people see him.
No, clearly not. Speaking
it's-
about people who don't give a shit about how they see them, I was, browsing YouTube Shorts,
Mhm.
and you ever see those like Asian people cooking in the jungle, like quote unquote traditional Asian foods?
Yeah, maybe, I guess.
Okay, so there's like, you just imagine a wok. That's all you really see, and a little fire heating up that wok. The camera doesn't move. Anyways, what goes in is, and it like tells you what it is in fucking translation. I don't know if it's real or not, but dude, it was like this little ass fish with some water, a bit of green onion, and legitimate, like literal horse shit. And it looked like horse shit, and it said it was horse shit. Then it was brought to a boil, and they ate it and act like it was good. So, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, for real? You're telling me we can eat shit now? That's ridiculous.
I'm just
Pat, Google fucking Chinese recipes
number
involving
one, not
horse shit.
doing that. Not doing that. I was watching this thing.
The viewers need to see this.
I
Viewers
saw
need
this
to
thing
know if
quite
this
a
is
while
real.
back. This guy was in Uzbekistan, and they had taken a
God.
cow that was recently slaughtered. So what they do specifically, it was like, they'd given it a whole bunch of like special grazing material. It was like not just hay. They'd given it like a bunch of stuff.
Like nutrient rich shit to
Well,
maybe
yeah,
give it a
like
different flavor
flavorful
profile
stuff.
or
Like they
health.
were feeding
Yeah,
it
yeah,
like thyme and garlic and blah blah blah.
yeah, herbs
and
and shit. Yeah.
And then they kill the cow and they take all the contents of his stomach and then they mix it with like milk and then they
Oh,
strain
I've
it.
seen this.
Yeah,
I've
and
seen
it was
this.
like this.
In different cultures, I've seen it. It's a weird thing.
I am
That is a
definitely-
weird thing.
I am definitely a very adventurous eater. More stuff than most people would consume. I aim for,
But not
like,
shit, right? Or half digested
well,
shit.
not
food.
not not. I'm not doing that. Like there's
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I'm into that cunnilingus. I'm into that analingus. Like I'll eat a booty hole. Like that's one thing. But this is a whole separate. Like I am not bringing up a knife, a fork,
this
and a
is-
fucking cloth napkin. Like this is a different type
dude,
of like.
Are you kidding me? I
like-
doubt. I very much doubt that they used what you just said in that video.
Oh,
where
no,
you saw them
like-
eating shit.
Well, I
They
mean,
were using
okay,
their bare
don't get-
fucking hands.
Don't get me wrong.
On a stone or something.
I mean, don't get me wrong, buddy. When I eat ass, I'm using my fingers too. But it's a totally different type of situation. Like this is not. Fuck. Nope, not doing that. I'm just gonna eat turtle instead. Like some fucking
Yo,
bird's
for real,
nest soup.
soft shell turtle or
Yeah.
something like anything.
Monkey,
Baby
that's,
turtles,
That's
I don't give a
monkey,
fuck.
monkey. That's my next aim. Like I'm gonna say here, I've eaten a cat, I've eaten dog. It's not fucking great. It's definitely not a cool thing to do. Like it's not good food. There's a reason you don't.
But
eat
then
it.
you can, but you doing that, you can also justify to any hater listening. Like, look, we can confidently tell you that you've tried this meat and it's not what people
Yeah.
serve in Chinese restaurants. Like,
Yo,
it's not
dude,
the
it is-
stereotype. This
dude,
is a
it is
totally
so fucking
separate
not.
thing.
No, like
You'll
legit.
never find this in a
that's-
Chinese
That's one of the
restaurant.
like the worst jokes that is so prolific about like American humor is that, oh yeah, you don't see any dogs around this town. Yeah, of course not. We pay somebody that rolls around in a fucking truck picking up all the strays. Like I don't want
Yeah,
dog
dude.
shit around here. Like there's a tax paid employee that is taking care of this problem. It's not Ming and Lee. Like they're getting their shit from
No.
Costco. Like I see them on Saturdays pushing around their big goddamn cart, filling up their Honda Odyssey. Like
Yeah, dude.
it's-
And people are like, oh, well, they make money off of, that's how they make their money is using like illegal meat. No,
no,
it's a different type of illegal meat. It's the women they traffic into the country.
yeah, right. Like it's the
it's your
fucking.
fucking it's the lady
Yeah.
who shows you your table and takes your bill.
They're
That's
not
the one you
serving
should be
monkey.
concerned about.
Like the
of
most
safety.
illegal thing they're doing is not cleaning enough and serving head in the back after massages. Like, I'd like I'll take a number 69. Oh, you want number 69? Okay, I'm ready in 30 minutes.
Yeah, and then he just screams to the lady or whoever's in the back, like, "Dokuma shimana na kaya 69 doa doa na koa dirima." It's like, holy shit, I didn't sign up for this.
And then their fucking, recently imported young wife turns off the Doraemon cartoon she's been watching and goes in the back room. That's
What the fuck, man?
it's not questionable meat they're serving. It's questionable morals they have. But that's a whole different situation.
What's crazy is how detailed you are in it, and you kind of like. I think it's true. Like, if anyone had a spin on it, I think yours is.
I'm just
one.
like in the right amount of boozed up today. Like, I have to tell you,
You're in the fucking zone, man. Definitely in the zone. That's good shit.
Well, hey, if you want to see,
time?
if you want to see Pat continuing be in the zone, hit the fucking notification right after you subscribe. That way you can get alerted when new episodes go live. Until next week, I've been an idiot, and you seem to have internet.